Today things are heating up behind the scenes at Newcastle United. We've got key players picking up injuries, club legends sending direct messages to Eddie Howe. But hang on, because the last bit of news is explosive. One of the players most connected to the club could be on his way out, and it's already made it clear how he feels about it. So stick around till the end to find out who it is, and why this exit might catch everyone off guard. News 1. Lloyd Kelly injury and potential sale. Let's kick things off with a situation that brings both concern and hope for Newcastle. Defender Lloyd Kelly, currently on loan at Juventus, has picked up a muscle injury and will miss a crucial match against Bologna. And the timing couldn't be more delicate. Juventus are on the verge of making his transfer permanent for £20 million. To understand why this matters, let's rewind a bit. Kelly arrived at Newcastle on a free transfer last summer from Bournemouth. The idea was to give Eddie Howe more defensive options. Howe knew him well from his Bournemouth days. But on the pitch, things didn't really click. Kelly played just 10 matches before being loaned out to Juve in January. Here's the key point. Selling Kelly to Juventus could be a smart financial move for Newcastle. With PSR rules, the Premier League's profit and sustainability regulations, every penny counts. And offloading a player who came in for free means pure profit on the books. That could give Newcastle more breathing room to spend in the summer window. But there's a catch. The deal will only go through if Juventus secure a spot in European competitions next season, preferably the Champions League. Right now, they're in Serie A's top 4, but there are 4 games left and AC Milan are right behind them. So yes, the deal still depends on what happens on the pitch. Meanwhile, Kelly's injury is being monitored closely. Juventus confirmed it's a hamstring tendon issue, and further scans are expected in the coming days. The hope is for a quick recovery, but Newcastle are watching closely. That £20 million could be crucial, not just to balance the books, but to open doors for other strategic moves in the summer. It may seem like a small story at first glance, but behind the scenes, Kelly's exit could shift the entire transfer strategy for Newcastle in the months ahead. News 2. Shay Given's warning about James Trafford. Now let's talk about Newcastle's goalkeeping situation, a position that seems secure, but could be in for a shake-up. And the name on everyone's lips is James Trafford, the young Burnley goalkeeper. Trafford has just had a brilliant season in the Championship. Calm, consistent, and statistically outstanding, he played a huge part in Burnley's promotion back to the Premier League. He even made headlines by saving 2 penalties against rival Sunderland, becoming a fan favorite overnight. Manager Eddie Howe has been keeping tabs on Trafford for a while, and reports suggest Newcastle already have a verbal agreement with the player. But there's a snag: the price. Burnley are asking for at least £20 million, and now that they've been promoted, that figure could go even higher. But here's where things get interesting. Shay Given, Newcastle legend and former goalkeeper, has issued a warning. He admits Trafford has talent, but questions whether signing another keeper should really be a priority right now. Given points out that the club already has Nick Pope, a solid, dependable starter, as well as Dubravka, who's experienced and reliable, plus other names like Karius and young Mark Gillespie. In his view, Newcastle have more urgent needs, especially in midfield and defense, and spending big on a goalkeeper, who might not even be first choice, doesn't seem wise at this point. And a lot of fans agree with him. To top it off, Trafford himself has poured cold water on the rumors, saying he's just looking forward to a nice holiday and will only think about his future after that. So for now, everything's on hold. So the big question is it really worth splashing £20 million on a keeper now? Should Newcastle focus on signing players who would walk straight into the starting 11? One thing's for sure, this summer at St. James Park is going to be a busy one, and the next move needs to be the right one. News 3. The big one. Longstaff could leave. Now for the big bombshell, Sean Longstaff, a real fan favorite, could be on his way out. Newly promoted Leeds United are reportedly interested, and believe it or not, Longstaff himself has hinted he might be open to the move. It's been a tough season for him. He's fallen down the pecking order and had limited playing time. With Tunner Lee, Bruno Guimaraes, and Joe Linton commanding the midfield, his chances have been few and far between. Yes, he signed a contract extension until 2026, but that may have just been a strategic move by the club to avoid losing him on a free. Longstaff is a true Geordie, a homegrown player who came through the academy and lived some incredible moments, like scoring against PSG in the Champions League and shining in the League Cup semi-final. But in a recent interview, he didn't hold back. He said, "If I stay, great. If I leave, that's fine too. I just want to feel valued." And here's the twist. Under PSR rules, selling academy players means 100% profit for the club. That's exactly what happened with Elliot Anderson last year. So yes, from a financial perspective, Longstaff could be next out the door. So, Newcastle fans, what do you think? Should the club keep Longstaff as part of the squad? Or is it time to say goodbye? Let us know in the comments below. Leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a thing happening at our Newcastle United. We'll be back tomorrow, maybe with more transfer news heating up.